Hello and welcome. You're watching News Now at 9. I'm Ravi Wazir. Over the next few minutes, I will take you through the top stories from the world of news, business, sports and entertainment. A story that seems to have several beginnings but no end. The Arushi Talwar murder trial entered its 214th day today, with no answers forthcoming from forensic experts. While the defense seems to suggest that the witness was unreliable, the whole trial now seems to be turning into somewhat of a farce. In 2010, a 14-year-old commits suicide in Kolkata after being humiliated by his teacher. In July 2012, a schoolgirl is made to drink her own urine as a punishment for bedwetting. On September 5th, a day we celebrate as Teachers' Day, a 9-year-old is hit repeatedly in the head with a steel can for playing with his friends. Makes us ask a simple question. Why have we in this country failed to end the brutalization of children? Raj Thackeray today relented to request by producers of a music reality show that was to showcase talent from Pakistan. The M&S chief, however, punctuated his decision with a warning against the airing of such shows in the future. A warning that simply shows how political muscle flexing seems to continue unabated. The monster it nurtured is now turning dangerously against it. Pakistan's biggest nuclear facility is under threat of an attack from the Taliban. The plots targeted against Dera Ghazi Khan nuclear installation came to light after the ISI intercepted Taliban's telephones plotting a suicide attack. The plot has been reported by Pakistan's leading daily, the Express Tribune. I'm speaking with you from the hurricane-warned metro of New Orleans, otherwise known as the Big Easy, for its jazz and easygoing lifestyle. As you can see right here behind me, the entire landscape, including these trees and power lines, has been ravaged by Hurricane Isaac, which barreled its way here on Tuesday. Lashing out on residents with heavy rains, a surge 10.3 feet tall and wind speeds of 130 kilometers per hour. Isaac has been classified as a Category 1 hurricane by the US National Hurricane Center. As you can see on your screens just now, authorities are engaged in disaster relief. The office of Governor Bobby Jindal says 48 boat teams and over 4,000 members of the Louisiana National Guard have already been deployed. From New Orleans, Louisiana, this is Ravi Wazir with camera person Michael Jane signing off. A crucial day for Eurozone today. The European Central Bank holds its policy meeting as the bloc tries to manage a crippling crisis. ECB President Mario Draghi has reiterated that the central bank would do whatever is necessary to save the euro. Bond yields in Spain and Italy have risen to unsustainable levels, with the respective governments trying to rein in the high borrowing rates. Markets are expecting Draghi to take action to lower the borrowing costs of Spain and Italy. Investors would also look forward to a crisis-fighting strategy from him. The ECB has been at the forefront of the debt crisis, which has so far pushed 5 countries into bailouts. The rupee continued its downslide for the 3rd straight day yesterday by losing a hefty 25 paise to close at a nearly 6-week low of 55.91 on heavy dollar demand from importers amid a weak trend in the local stock market. A strong dollar overseas ahead of the ECB's meeting on interest rates slated for today also weighed on the rupee, forex dealers said. At the interbank foreign exchange, that's the forex market, the domestic unit resumed lower at 55.75 a dollar from the previous close of 55.66 and immediately touched a high of 55.74. It fell further to a low of 55.99 in the morning session itself. The rupee remained range-bound throughout the day before settling at 55.91, a fall of 25 paise or 0.45% over yesterday. This was the lowest close for the domestic currency, the rupee, since 56.16 on July 25, 2012. Dealers attributed the drop in rupee value to sustained dollar demand from importers mainly oil refiners, and weakness in domestic equities. And coming up, Diego Maradona sacked. We tell you why. Also, Bollywood turns out in large numbers to pay its last respects to veteran actor Dara Singh. Welcome back. You're watching News Now at 9. Let's get you some of the latest action now from the world of sports. Former Argentina World Cup winning captain Diego Maradona has been sacked as the coach of the UAE club Al Wasl. The 51-year-old, who agreed to a 2-year contract with the club, was removed along with his technical team after the club's board evaluated the coach's performance. Defending world champion Viswanathan Anand struck back with vengeance as he scored the much-needed equalizer against Boris Gelfand in the 8th game of the World Chess Championship. Anand routed his Israeli opponent in just 17 moves to seal a stunning triumph. And the action heats up in the IPL 2012 as the league table draws an enthralling match between Royal Challengers and Deccan Chargers this weekend. Deccan Chargers will be aiming to spoil Bangalore's chances of qualifying to the playoffs in Hyderabad. Williams' team has said that they are eager and ready to put the pit lane fire drama behind them. A huge fire broke out in Williams' garage after the Spanish Grand Prix, where Pastor Maldonado bagged his first and the team's first win since 2004. Maldonado and Williams will aim to repeat their race-winning performance in this weekend's Monaco Grand Prix. Hi, you're watching Entertainment Now. Let's take a look at some of the top stories from the world of entertainment. Time for you to go catch up with the stars. What's interesting about Scarlett Johansson and Jeremy Renner's characters in The Avengers is that neither one of them actually has superpowers. They play Black Widow and Hawkeye, and we caught up with them in LA to chat about their roles and a lot more. Watch for yourself. And Samira Reddy is gearing up for her next release, Days. From learning to ride a bike to being the actor of the movie. Check out our version of the Motorcycle Diaries with the actress. It's a film that leaves us with a beautiful thought. Everything's going to be all right in the end. And if it's not, then it's not the end. Here's the young actor Dev Patel, who checked into the best exotic Marigold Hotel, a British comedy set in Rajasthan. Get set for more such interesting anecdotes. And actor Randeep Hooda has finally found his groove in Bollywood. He's gone ahead and signed as many as 7 films this year. I got a chance to chat up with Mr. Hooda, who is transformed into a much sought-after actor. And Sanjay Dutt, who is still relishing the success of Agnipath, returns to the big screen, and this time with none other than the Big B. Having all the elements of a Ram Gopal Verma flick, Department is a true story, and we'll see Sanjay Dutt playing a cop this time. Earlier today, I got chatting with the actor. Well, that's all that I have time for. Thanks for watching. This is Ravi Wazir signing off for now. Till next time, stay tuned.